LeMaster. She will be giving a speech titled All About Me. It will be her icebreaker speech and approximately 4 to 6 minutes long. What I can tell you about her speech is that she is growing as an individual, and her family is also growing and getting prepared to move out of the house. Most of us would have a fiesta. I think she struggles with it a little bit, but I think she's going to do some fantastic things with her time, and she's going to tell us about that. So let's bring up Cathy. Also, she loves the heat, so let's give her a warm welcome.
Try it without the notes. So, Toastmaster, fellow members. Well, I had already prepared one speech that I was going to give, and it was about my senior year of high school, one of the best years I've ever had. And I was going to talk about my love of music and how much music has actually made my life so much better. But when I practiced the speech over the weekend, it just didn't seem like the right speech to give at this time. So I made a few changes. So I'm going to make it all about me again, but more intimate with me. So first of all, I grew up in Lima, Ohio, nice little town, northwestern part of Ohio. Did find out some interesting statistics about it. In the 2010 census, we actually had over 100,000 people in the county, but the city itself only had 28,000 people. So you can imagine my shock when 12 years ago, we took my family from Lima and moved out here to Phoenix. So it was quite a culture shock for me, but it was, well worth it. In fact, when we moved, I was even living in the same house that I grew up in, because my family had moved into that. The neighborhood was one where everybody knew everyone. Kids could not get into trouble, because the minute you did something wrong, they were on the phone calling your parents. But our day consisted of getting up in the morning, and we wouldn't come home until night. We'd meet in the middle of the road where we'd play hopscotch, foursquare, jump rope. We had 2 fields where we'd play football, baseball, kickball. Even one of the fields we had a tree that we'd all climb up into. And there we'd talk about what was going on and everything. Let's see here. Sorry about this. Our days were really of just about having fun. I had the jungle gym. So we'd all flip upside down and spend our days hanging upside down and swinging by our legs and flipping off of the jungle gym. But again, it came down to just having fun. But once I got older, I started having my family. Found out the family became my main focus. That was my priority. Lima wasn't going to offer me much, so I had to figure out what to do. So we moved out here to Phoenix where the opportunities were plenty, and even my kids would have a better chance at having a better life for themselves. Speaking of my family, my husband and I have been married for 18 years. We've known each other for 28. And then with that, we have 4 wonderful children. And they actually range from 27 down to 17. Because Ryan's 27, Amy is 25 and 24, and then my baby. And that's the one that's going to kill me. My daughter Amy has given me 2 beautiful granddaughters. I have Devaney, who is 6, and Tegan, who is 3. But I also cannot forget about my grand piggies. I have 4 little guinea pigs, Moo, Chowder, Pip, and Pancake. They love the food, what can I say? And recently we have my grand kitty, Fido. He's a little stinker, but we love him to death. But speaking about my baby, this is going to be the hardest one to say goodbye to. She starts her senior year next year, so we have college visits coming up this summer. But I can honestly say, I think I'm going to be yelling, "Go Wildcats," for the next 8 years of my life. U of A is her first choice of college, one of the best medical schools, and that's what she wants to be, is to become a doctor. That's going to be hard on me, saying goodbye to my children. But that gives me a learning opportunity. I have to learn to let my kids live their lives. I have to learn that my life has to be all about me. So some of the things that I am planning on doing is, first of all, I have joined Toastmasters. I have to become more comfortable speaking in front of people. I also have to learn to listen to what people are saying. So then we go on to, I'm going back to school. I want to finish my bachelor's degree to give myself plenty of opportunity at different positions that might become available. That's going to be a hard one. And it's probably been 14 years since I've taken a class, but it's going to be worth it when I'm finished. But probably the most important step for me is I'm going to take my health into control. I'm not the fittest person around. Walking down the stairs can give me problems at times. But due to some medical scares I've had recently, I need to do something, and I need to do it now. But knowing that I'm in a marathon, but I don't have to finish first, it's going to be one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. I'm going to stumble, I'm going to fall, but I'm going to finish this race. One of the things that I need to do to make sure I finish is learn to relax. Relaxation is an important part of everybody's life. One of the things that I do find that I do to relax is crochet. I actually taught myself 2 years ago from YouTube videos to crochet. Let me tell you, you want to learn how to do something? Look for it on YouTube. Somebody has already done it. So, as I am learning to relax and meeting with my friends who also crochet, we knit, we make jewelry, whatever, I just need to remember to relax. As I'm making all these changes, I have to remember to make myself a better mother, wife, and even an employee. I need to make sure I make this all about me. Thank you.